Good afternoon, everyone. I am Zhuoran ZHOU. You can also call me Joanna. Today's current content is how to improve the current problems facing the University of New South Wales orientation way to meet the needs of users. First of all, the opportunity I position is the orientation of campus, facilities, and resources. We can see the four maps on the right. This is a campus map provided by UNSW official website. I summarized his characteristics. It is undeniable that it can meet most students' needs, but for students of different majors, their focus is different. For example, students in the major is biology pay more attention to the laboratory details, and students who come from IT who want to know where the internet is fastest. These user needs are not available on the school's official website. And the 360-degree dynamic map likes interactivity. Only the dynamic display of the school's main buildings, which is more of a publicity function, and the control of campus details needs to be improved. Therefore, I want to choose campus information to meet the needs of more users by improving some design details. So, the biggest problem facing the current orientation week is the reduction of offline activities caused by COVID-19. The list of sponsors and many international students slow network when logging on the school's official website. As an international student from China, many of my friends cannot go back to Sydney to continue their studies. I put myself in their position and felt the desire for their campus. The response to this problem, I divided my users into 10 categories. Many teachers and students in Sydney who can participate in offline activities. The second category is teachers and students who are not willing to participate in campus activities, even though they are in Sydney. The third category is for teachers and students who are forced to participate in online activities outside of Sydney. The fourth category is for high school students who want to understand university life. They are also inspect the school in advance. At the same time, I also mark the relationship between stakeholders and users. The organizer of the orientation week is the main person in charge, and the sponsor also affects some users' choice. These are two forms of online and offline user behaviors, and physiological activities I have drawn. Here I have added some of my guesses to help me simulate the physiological needs of users. Based on this user pain point analysis and activity process simulations, I simulated two user models. The first is Sam, who comes from Chicago, and she is a freshman at UNSW. After arriving in Sydney, uh, she is eager to meet new friends and to join the orientation week together. The second is Harry, a master student as a biological major in Sydney. Many of his friends have no way to return to Sydney at present. The biggest problem he faces is the lack of professional knowledge communication with his classmates. I plan to use three methods for my participatory design. The first is the form of questionnaire, which can help me obtain a database. Uh, the second is in the form of interviews. During the interview, I can observe some of the other behaviors. These are my 10 interview questions. Uh, these actions can help me find the details of user needs. The third is called sorting. The photos are the props I prepared for the activities. Users can choose the most critical elements of the orientation week by themselves. At the same time, they can also sort the campus information according to their preference. In the course of your activities, I will also use the observation method to record the behavior. The last part is my summary. Through this service, um, I can obtain a lot of data to help me with participatory design. I am not only concerned about the impact on users, but also about meeting the needs of stakeholders. There are my reference lists. Thank you, everyone.